Sophia, so how are you? Tell me how you've been holding up with everything that's been going on in the world.
Um, I think I feel fine. Like everyone else. I think like quarantine hasn't been easy for everyone. I've been able to travel out of Panama, so I'm right now in Hawaii. So I've been going to the beach like every day, and that has been so helpful. Like people here are living the life, like it's insane. Like they're just like no tourists. They're just like in their houses, and like it's beautiful here.
I bet. I hadn't thought about that. That must be great for them and for all the locals.
Yeah.
And are you there on vacation or do you have family there?
No, I'm on vacation. My
Oh,
family is on time. My family, so I have to go back soon.
oh. So tell me a little bit of about your two last single. I heard both of them. I was impressed to hear that you incorporated a little bit of Spanish and a handful of water. How was the process in writing these two songs?
I think with little did I know it was just like a fun accident in a way. Like my friend like was like, "Hey, can we write a song together?" And it was like, "What class?" And I was like, "Sure." And then he came over and he only had like 2 hours to be in the house because parking, like if you spend like are more than 2 hours, you have to like pay a big fine. So he was in my he came to my house, he had a guitar part, and I was like, great, I'll just go over here and write the lyrics. I wrote the lyrics, and I remember it just being like super fast and like that demo that we did is the demo that everyone hears. Um, I was like in the kitchen and like you can hear like my roommates coming in, the clicking track in the back. So that's like it's funny. Like I find that one funny. And then with Handful of Water, it was just like one of my first songs I've done in studios. And like you have to like sit and write with someone else. Um, and that's always all like a new experience, like I'm used to writing by myself. So like writing with someone else was like a little like crazy, but it was so much fun because like Johnny, the person I wrote the song with, like he's so great and like it was just yeah, I just love writing that song. I think it's my favorite song that I've written so far.
Now, are these personal stories that you wrote about?
Yeah, like yeah, both of them are. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy that you're able to put so much emotion into
Yeah.
into these
Also
songs.
trying to help people and like be there when they're feeling the same,
Yeah.
not physically, but like emotionally.
Who were your biggest inspirations growing up from a music standpoint?
I think growing up, I really liked Curtis Mayfield a lot, Bobby Womack, like a lot of like the soul kind of jazz singers like Aretha Franklin. I was really obsessed with like Minnie Riperton for a while. Still am, of course. My dad played a lot of the Beatles growing up, and I'm sure there's some sort of influence like Nora Jones and stuff. A lot of bossa nova music,
Uh-huh.
um, Carlos Valle, um, Jorge Benjor, George Benjor. I think yeah, those are like big influences for me.
Y del lado más latino, ¿tienes alguna experiencia?
Shakira,
¿Cómo?
los primeros álbumes de Shakira,
De Shakira, sí.
Julieta Venegas.
Ok,
Sí, o sea, mi mamá siempre ponía esos dos artistas en el carro, siempre.
sí.
Entonces, y también obviamente ponía disque Britney Spears y disque Fergie y no
I have
sé.
to say that when I heard your songs, it sort of took me back to like also like the very first albums of Nelly Furtado.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's so funny. Like because of the playful like kind of like la producción que tiene la canción.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I get you. I get you.
I don't know if you got that before, but it honestly like it literally took me back to that because I grew up listening
It
to.
was on purpose. I think I wanted it to sound like very playful and like kind of not that serious. The production cute in a way, but also like the lyrics were very well crafted and stuff. So I really wanted to like have both those things in it. I just wanted to be fun, like light.
Yeah. If I were to look at your phone and see maybe like the last three songs that you've been playing, like what would those be? Or which would those be?
I'm gonna look. So I wish. Oh, I had never really like paid attention to this girl like Lennon Stella.
Uh-huh.
And now I kind of like I went through her album and I went through all her lyrics and stuff, and she's so good. There's a song called like Golf on TV, so I was listening to that one, and I was kind of like um, listening to it, and then With My Face on the Floor by Emmett Rhodes, and then There Must Be a Better Way by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Cool.
So those are the last three songs that I was listening to.
And what's next for you? I mean, you've released these two songs. Could we maybe expect some songs fully in Spanish, perhaps?
Tal vez para el álbum, como que I really want to,
Mm-hmm.
y en verdad espero poder sacar canciones en español pronto, pero siento que la música en español is like, that's another game, you know what I mean? It's like, as in like, I'm not like, what I'm trying to say is just like, Spanish is such a rich language.
Language, yeah.
Like there's so many words and there's like 10 like 100 ways to describe one thing, and with different words, and I just think like I haven't read that much in Spanish or really like, because I think with English music like I've like sat down and studied it with like a teacher, like I studied songwriting,
Right.
I like understand it, but with Spanish I'm like, what? It's like kind of like a different world. So I'm starting to practice to write in Spanish. So hopefully I'll be able to. Yeah, I just like if I put a song in Spanish, it has to be a good song in Spanish. And very well written, all of that. So I hope that for the album I'll be able to do that.
That's cool. Could we expect new music from you before the end of the year?
Sí.
Yeah. Y dijiste que estás preparando un álbum. ¿Para cuándo podemos esperarlo?
El álbum ya sería como un año por ahí, pero
Ajá.
un año. Pero sale el EP sale en febrero. Pues estoy súper contenta porque ya terminé de hacerlo. Entonces, creo que en noviembre y diciembre sale otra canción, en enero sale otra canción, en febrero sale otra canción y sale el EP.
Sí.
Entonces,
Back to back.
sí, entonces para los próximos meses ya todo está como que está todo.
On the Latino side, we see how everybody's just collaborating with everybody, right? There's so many collaborations going on, even between or across different genres. Are there any Latin stars who you would want to collaborate with?
I don't know. There's a lot of Panamanian artists that I look up to a lot. I've written with some of them that have that are in the band, like the guy who produces it, Ñaco, and then el cantante principal, Lilo Sánchez. Like I've also written with him, and like they've helped me so much with like the process of me getting to where I am today. Like I think Lilo like really helped me make me understand the structures of songs and like look at this, like think about this, think about that. And so I think they're a Panamanian band, so I would love to be able to collaborate with people from Panama. I think so. Senor Loop is the band, and
Yeah.
I think it'd be amazing if I were able to. I think with other Latin people, Natalia Lafourcade,
Yeah.
I would die. Actually, not even love. I would die happy, and I would love to like write with Julieta Venegas.
I could totally see that, both Natalia Lafourcade and Julieta Venegas. I could totally see something happening between you guys.
I think like, well, it's the people I grew up listening to, you know, and like,
Yeah.
they're just like magical human beings. Like how they write, like their music, everything. Cuando estaba chiquita, mi mamá siempre ponía el CD de Julieta Venegas de chiquita, los primeros álbumes. Me sabía todas las letras de Julieta Venegas, todas las de su álbum. No me acuerdo cómo se llama el álbum, pero las sabía todas.
Sí.
Creo que uno de sus primeros dos álbumes o algo así.
Ya para terminar, tengo una última pregunta. ¿En dónde te ves en 5 años? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
espero poder estar en un lugar donde me sienta cómoda conmigo misma y con mi música y que pueda estar en tour y que me sienta contenta y todavía de mi trabajo y que todavía pueda seguir siendo yo misma en el trabajo que estoy haciendo y sí, y que la gente de Panamá todavía me quiera en 5 años.
Bueno, pues te deseamos mucha suerte. Estaremos viendo todas tus canciones que están por salir.
Hola amigos de Espacio, vayan a escuchar mi música si quieren y sí, hasta luego, bye.